release collection for you today. I'm very excited to share this one. I even wore my typical wedding attire because the name of this collection is called Tie the Knot. Our team thought it would be a great time of year to release a wedding kit since summer is a very popular time to get married, at least in Wisconsin. I know in the South it can be a little toasty at those summer weddings, but summer is a really popular time for a wedding. And our previous wedding special release is dwindling down to almost a handful of kits left. That was called Cherish. And this kit is called Tie the Knot. It is a beauty. Now, one thing, if you are a member, don't be concerned about this shipping to you automatically. We will not do that, and especially with a kit like this that is so narrow in theme. You can choose to receive it or not to receive it, and of course you can have it added to your next shipment if you like. So welcome to our new home. It's kind of new. I have over 700 videos that have been uploaded by Club Scrap to YouTube, which is hard to believe. But this is really the first official special release live I've done on YouTube. We had a few reasons why we've chosen to move this over to YouTube, and I think I'm still going to try to stream what we posted here to Facebook. But Facebook started to delete our live videos after 30 days, and we can reach a broader audience with our YouTube subscribers, and it might just be a little bit easier to find. So that is why we have moved here to YouTube. So if you've made your way here, thank you so much for joining me here. Really appreciate you doing the venue switch with me. So speaking of venues, that's where the weddings happen, at venues. And the biggest challenge that we had with creating the wedding kit, like what are we going to do for this wedding kit? How can we make it work for any color of the season? How can we make this be attractive to any bride? What colors do we do? Do we go with the trendy colors? And we all said no, absolutely not, because everybody has a different, color scheme for their wedding. It's also individual. So we went very broad and we chose very basic colors. And what's cool about this kit is that you can then infuse any colors you like into the situation. But what is the color that is at every wedding typically? We thought about it and we realized it was green, because the color green is going to be in every floral bouquet, most likely. Or if it's outside, green definitely works. So in an effort to keep it neutral, you're going to see what we did. I'm very excited to share this with you. This is called Tie the Knot again, and it is available in a page kit. And if you hang in there and you're a card maker, at the end, I'm going to show you another cool thing you can do to page to some beautiful cards. Okay, so being new on YouTube, I'm really hoping I can switch my screen around so that you can see my work surface. And my video is on a slight delay, so I'm just going to have to wait to zoom in here until I can see what's going on. All right, so here I'm going to try to zoom. Oh, but that's going to be delayed also, so I'm probably way too close now. Bear with me, my friends. Oh, see, I got way too close, but at least you're getting your first look. Oh my goodness, and I have a nice crowd of chatters going on here. I love it. While I wait for this to adjust. Oh, what's going on here? I'm sorry, my friends. I'm going to get some more camera feeds set up in here so that I can see this a little bit better. Here. Thank you for your patience, but at least you'll get to enjoy your first look at these beautiful prints. Let me see here. I went out a little bit. See, my camera's too high for me to see above there. Okay, maybe we'll just go with this look. Okay, so I just need to go out just a little bit more. Okay, so the prints. We went with black and white, the most neutral colors of all, right? All the colors and lack of any color. So we've got this, we're calling this the small flower print, I believe, and it has a very soft script in the background, just really nice for the weddings. And then there's a little smidgen of a nice metallic gold woven into this. So again, trying to keep it as neutral as possible. And then the second set of prints you'll receive we're calling this the large flower print. So very descriptive. And what we've done differently this time around is our prints used to be sold in what we would call a drop down, similar to when you choose the size of your shoes. The sizes are in a drop down, or the size of your sweater in a drop down. That was how it was with the prints, but we are changing that, and each print in the collection will have its own item in our cart, and that will hopefully help avoid some confusion. Also some technical things going on behind the scenes involving inventory. So we're just hoping that this is solved by making the prints available individually as their own items in our shopping cart. Okay, now the complementary colors. We've got 3 of everything going into this collection. No pre-cut photo mats since it is a special release. And our colors will be then this neutral green. Once it's in your hands, you're going to notice a beautiful linen texture on the green. And as always, a nice 80-pound cover weight. The same is true for this lovely soft gray that's in the kit. And then we have the white, and I want to talk to you a little bit more about this white. It is also an 80-pound cover weight. And then the nice, deep, solid black here. So with the white, here's my thinking. 3 sheets of white could possibly be replaced with the colors you've chosen from the wedding. So if you had, purple was the color or pink was the color, then you could substitute the white or just do what I did and create the layouts with the white as prescribed. And of course, you can follow along later on with those directions, and I'll show you what the pages look like when you do use white. And then, of course, we have our really fun cut-aparts. The map of the cut-aparts may look a little familiar to you. It is compares with the violet map. I loved it. We went with using it again for the Tie the Knot kit, and since violet is gone, this is your chance now to grab another beautiful set of this cut-apart map. It's got the little tabs. In this case, they say Mr. and Mrs., the groom, the bride, our day, how sweet it is to be loved by you, and so our adventure begins. So many fun quotes that really, really work well with the theme, and they're freshened up from the previous kit that we had. What's going on with the sound?
I don't know if you can zoom out just a little bit.
Zoom out just a little more. I'll try.
Struggling to focus.
Okay, it's not focusing. Got you.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, this should be better. Okay, I think I got it. Thank you, Karen. I always tell Karen, come on in and tell me if I need to do something. So, all right. We have instructions for you. And this, of course, is the secret sauce for a lot of you who don't feel like you have the time to make original things. So with the Tie the Knot, you can download these instructions right from the homepage of our website on tab resources instructions, and then from there you can springboard with the QR code to the step-by-step workshop video. I'll trim the paper along with you and we'll recreate the layouts. Okay, I hope that the visuals are a little bit better now that we are zoomed out a hair. And oh, I didn't tell you about the goodies. Oh yes, check this out. Okay, this is the gigantic Mr. and Mrs. woodcut. And if you don't have it rotated in the right direction, it will not look right. So just take your time, find the way you'll be able to read Mr. and Mrs. when you have it rotated correctly and facing the right direction. I admit, what does this say again? So it's Mr. and Mrs. Then we have the 3 cute little chiffon flowers here. Those are really lovely and relatively flat as well. And then this is a genuine embroidered bridal lace, leaf lace here. It's so soft, so beautiful. I used bookbinding glue to attach it to my pages. And then we have, of course, our ribbon. And maybe you've not used ribbon in your layouts before, but if you haven't, I've got some great tips for you. In fact, I have a whole YouTube video called Ribbon Basics where I show you how to incorporate it into your pages. This is a double-faced satin in gray. We've got a 5/8 inch green taffeta, and then this neutral 3/8 inch metallic silver. So pretty. Okay, sorry about forgetting the goodie thing. I have everything queued up, but I sort of missed looking in that direction. And I see that I can move this over just a hair. All right, this is layout 1 and 2 here. And in this case, I painted the wood with white acrylic paint. So you can choose to put it in the color of your wedding theme, or just leave it the natural wood color, or white or black. Everything would look nice. I did a double wrap of the ribbon around the corners, and normally I don't have such a large photo spot. You can put a 4x6 in here, but you can also upgrade to a much larger portrait size, which I thought would be kind of nice for, a wedding album. And here again is the incorporation of that lovely bridal lace. Added a second ribbon tied onto the green here. I thought that was kind of pretty. Edge the whole entire page, because you do get a yard of those pieces. You can trim them individually, use them one at a time, the embroidered pieces. Added the chiffon here. And oh, this is funny. Right over here on this page, There were 3 pieces left over. I tested them together, trimmed off the edge, and used it as a page embellishment there. So, oh my goodness, I'm looking at some comments. 1 page per wedding, older wedding pics are black and white. Yes, this is going to be great for older wedding pics. Absolutely. Yes, I agree. And if you want to create your own layout to accommodate that different size, these definitely are geared more to that 4x6, but everything can be adapted. This is where I thought it was fun with the little tabs. The groom, the bride, Mr. and Mrs. Our day, used with the taffeta and more of that embroidered lace added. So lovely, so simple. I think in filming time, when I filmed the workshop video for this kit, it was like 32 minutes. So it can go quickly. Of course, you know, time will be spent adhering everything. We won't adhere together, but the fact that you can crank out 8 gorgeous wedding themed pages for the next wedding in your life will be very handy. I know that Karen's son is getting married soon. Perhaps you'll see some of her work with images from his lovely wedding ceremony. Okay, card makers, I promised you something special, and I'm going to bring in the cards and tell you more about how that works. So we have the tie the knot bonus card instructions. Those will be on the website, and the maps and cutting, everything is going to be there. Pictures of all the finished cards. The video this will take you to will actually be of a different kit. It's just that the maps, the cutting is the same, the assembly is the same. So in order to make this available to you and to make best use of my time, this is how we rolled, okay? So we've got a card kit print you can pick up, and this would, you could also use the prints from the kit, but we did do our text weight print. So this is a bonus print you can add. And again, this will be available from its very own link in our shopping cart. Isn't it pretty? Oh, I just love this print so much. It has that same text in the background as well, but with just soft florals in the background. And then of course we have the bonus card cut aparts. So these again are all mapped out so that you have both the outside and inside of your greeting cards all taken care of here once you trim the individual pieces. And in the video, I'll help you do that. You'll just be substituting this art for different art. And I will warn you, there is just a small little change here in the lower right corner when you trim these, but I point that out in the instructions. Actually, I can just tell you, I even tried to put it in bold at the end of step 8 there. So I do recall having to make a small change, but nothing you can't manage. Okay, so what are these cards? Well, we've got a set of 4. These are the single fold, nice basic cards. I utilized the ribbon and the embroidered flowers, and we didn't do them all wedding because you don't go to 12 weddings in a year's time. At least we think so. You never know, right? So we did quite a few anniversaries as well. In fact, here's a little tip for you. Whenever I attend a wedding, I put it on my calendar as a recurring event. And that way, a year later, when we are celebrating their anniversary, I remember. At least I just recently started doing that, and I think it's a really good habit. I always say anniversaries are harder than birthdays sometimes, so they should be celebrated. And we have the double Z fold here, so beautiful again with the lace added. You'll make 4 of those. At the very heart of the life you share, may there always be love. So that could be anniversary or wedding. Happy wedding day. What a beautiful life you'll have together. These cards are so fun and easy to put together. And then finally we have, this is a double wrapped ribbon here, so very happy for you. True love is when both people think they are the lucky one. I love that. There's 2 of those. And then this is the start of something beautiful. Wishing you much happiness today and always. These are all A2, so don't forget to grab your envelopes. They are not included. Obviously, there's not a card kit per se. Just remember you can pick up the card kit bonus cut aparts. And if you like the text weight print, you can pick up this text weight bonus print for the Tie the Knot collection. Before I let you go, I want to show you one other thing. This is forthcoming, and just stay tuned. You can also turn your page kit into a lovely book. This is also available as the interactive journal book, but this has been slightly updated. So I just wanted to give you a quick tour of the potential that can happen if you follow one of our online projects. This makes a folio here with lots and lots of real estate for your pictures. I love that. It goes into this little side pocket if you haven't seen this before. Some of you have. And then you've got your various pages. You've got pocket pages that you can decorate here. You got real estate there, another single page. And then you've got your tabs then that fold out here that go in pockets. So cool. And then a waterfall. This is the update to this project. We transformed what used to be pockets back here into a waterfall. Stay tuned more toward the end of the month for more information about how you can get access to the instructions for this specific book. It's going to be fabulous. All right. After all of that zooming in and zooming out, I'm back. Oh, thank you for bearing with me. I'm going to get an extra monitor in here so I don't have to rely on a 2-minute delay on the desktop. Yeah, it's technology. If I could just hang out with you, right, Lisa? That waterfall added, great way to showcase the photos. I agree. That was Karen's brilliant idea. So glad she ran with it. And we've got all those cut apart, or all those maps adjusted so that it works out mathematically. It's genius. Oh, I just hit my microphone. Sorry. Technology, I'm telling you, it's a blessing and a curse because we do still get to hang out and talk about what's new from Club Scrap. So I hope you enjoyed your sneak peek of the Tie the Knot kit. And it sure is a beauty, and it's neutral, I hope, enough for any wedding in your near future or your way distant past. Oh, thanks, Patty. Patty said, your instructions are pure genius. I appreciate that. I do spend a lot of time thinking them through, especially those card maps. I'm always working on new card maps. Yes, Craig, the bonus is you can grab some extra plain papers too. Yes, thanks for mentioning that, Craig. Normally with special releases, we don't put the black, the gray, the white, the green. We don't list those as separate items available. So Craig, thanks for reminding me. You can get the plains as well. So if you want to stock up and make extras of stuff or, do your thing, all of that is available to you. And I'm guessing there's also extras of the chiffon flowers and the embroidered lace and all that good stuff. Okay. Yes, or a future wedding. Yes, a future wedding, Green-Eyed Cat. If you got one, let us know where it's going to be. And yes, at Club Scrap too, we've got that wedding coming up. So we're really excited about that and giving Karen what she needs to scrapbook that beautiful occasion. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope your summer is off to a great start, and be watching our email for the announcement of our very next spoiler, which will be spoiling the July kit before you know it. So thanks. It'll be right here at YouTube as well. So thanks for coming, and I'll see you next time.